spend an unbelievable amount of time about thinking what I want to do next. Like, I had YouTube, I had photography, I had videography, and all this stuff even went back to my old job as a nurse. And always I had the feeling like I always had to do extra steps, learning things extra, like getting better again, like being like able to work like crazy and like to fit into like this typical society grind hard, work hard concept. And I always like really shattered on the point that I didn't know how to start and fought for it, and in my thought process I already failed like 5 times and had no idea what to do next, and all the pressure and all that stuff. And yeah, someday I just realized the most important thing maybe is, and that's a cliche, but to start. Like, don't get me wrong, like, plans are completely fine. Having a plan is always gonna always have a plan A to C to D to E, because a lot of stuff went wrong over a lot of years. So this was one of my coping mechanisms, and to have like a lot of plans. But what if plan A to E don't work out? Because, you know, buying gear feels good, like starting fixed thousand hobbies and stuff, and always thinking like this is the next thing and I can make money with this, I can make money with that, and that was probably the mistake I made, because it felt productive and non-productive at the same point, but it felt never like a solution. So I started to taking actually more notes, and like this notebook and actually felt like a booklet of what I want to do. Like, you know, these pouches, all 5 of these pouches, didn't exist like a few weeks ago. I always had the struggle to finish things up, and now they exist, you can use them like they are real. Crazy thing is, while I made them, something happened. Like, I built like this identity which is in here, and that's the core of it all. Obviously nobody was interested in the 2,000 ideas I had in my head, what doing next, what doing there, like working in a hospital, doing photography, doing this and this and this and this and that. Because I didn't really had a plan. I always like, I have to do this now because I need money to exist. And then I was on vacation in Denmark, and I had like the first time in a few years actually time and energy to think about stuff, because I wasn't really working at that moment, and had to come clean about some things, and I realized that there hasn't to be like the one perfect idea which will save my life. But then I started a process. I took time to actually started to make some things with my hands. Like, I went back to more like film photography, I started making this stuff, I worked with leather again, I worked with my dog more again, and I took all these notes and what I want to make, and I didn't really have a plan, and then it started to form like this idea of making videos and photos of it, with this can be something, but in a completely different way than I did before. Like, I took away all of the pressure. It's like this can be something, but this doesn't have to. But do it with patience and time. Because then actually some things from therapy kicked in, like I have to build trust in myself again, and doing stuff like these are not perfect, like they don't have to be perfect, but I made them, and that's the main thing. I made not one of it, I made 5 of it, and even more. Like I built up a routine, and I documented all this routine and built something around this routine. Like I set goals, but achievable goals, and like what purpose they should serve. Like, and that's like the obvious thing. We have bags, very good treats in for my dog, because I spend a lot of time with my dog, and I can produce these, not being so much on the screen anymore. Having produced something, having no reason to go out to take photos again. Also, taking photos of my dog always helps with my mental health. Like writing things down, like I made things. There is something behind it, like a philosophy, like a mindset, like a vision, and yes, I have the feeling I finally built something that doesn't set me under pressure, but also will stay for some time. I built routines, I built connections, I talked with people on the street about it, on dog walks, like community, like meeting up with people and saying, hey, your dog likes treats, here's a treat bag, and come into talks. Maybe these people I wanna meet again because the dogs are friends now. And this is all the stuff I built again, which I hadn't had for a long time. And finally, what I want to say is like, motivation didn't quite work out for me. The motivation was to go, you have to get a job to survive, to pay bills and everything else. And it makes sense in some way. But due to my situation with health, mental health, physical health, and everything else, I realized the typical way is maybe not my way, because it's simply not achievable, and there are a lot of people like me in these situations, and motivation is maybe not particularly the thing we get the drive from, but it's momentum and routine. And to build this routine, you really have to care about the thing you do in your routine. And for me, it's like my dog. It's like building things from hand, building connections, talking with people, building a community, building maybe a little world for my own where I have a good time in it, and where I have the feeling I actually do something, not only for me but for others, like dogs getting treats. I'm gonna sell these things. And this sounded like the worst advertisement ever. But I have to say 1% of these things will go to animal shelters, and that's the next thing what I build. Like, I can support others with it. So finally what I'm saying, coming to the title of this video, I want to build things, and I hope everything else follows then. You can like, comment and subscribe if you want to. Until the next video, and maybe you wanna head into the shop since Friday. They are online in my big carton shop. Goodbye.